And welcome back. We have probably went not even like 3 seconds from the last video to this one, but maybe it's gonna feel like a lot longer. Who knows? Now, if you are confused why my intro is like this, it's because this is the 4th part of this full album movie. So if you're looking for the beginning, just go ahead, subscribe to my channel so you don't lose me, and look for that first part. It'll have the song title names in them, I'm pretty sure. I'm saying I'm pretty sure because I haven't actually done it yet. I'm just recording, not editing or uploading or anything. I haven't done anything, just reacting. Get off my case, or unless that's me, then don't get off. Just stay patient. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god, let's just play. What is this one called? Oh yeah, Swallowed the Key interlude. We're starting off with an interlude. Alright. Is this all in Colorado? I have weird thoughts, like I just imagine him face planting.
I want you back here. Oh, life will never be the same as last year. I think something must have closed me and swallowed the key.
What song was this after?
Sometimes I see you. Do you see me too? You don't know who I am. No matter how much you think you do, no matter how much you think you feel, no matter how much I try to explain, something's contained and nothing's to blame. Write a few songs and hope they don't come true. Right a few wrongs and hope they all undo. Lock your river in a cage and act surprised when it all falls through. I want you back here. Oh, life will never be the same as last year.
This is an interlude? Who in their right mind makes an interlude go hard? Quadeca, man. Quadeca. Why? You're crazy, man. I love you, but you're crazy. But I mean it in the most polite, respectful, most, like, highly touted way I can think. You are out of your mind. Why are you out of your mind, Quadeca? Now, this is just me. It's not necessarily a reaction to anything that he just said, but imagine when he was walking along the dock that the footprints didn't even appear. Or better yet, he takes a step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and then that 3rd step, or well, the 1st step that he took and 2nd step, they start fading by the time he takes more steps, and it just keeps fading and fading and fading as he gets all the way to the end of the deck. And it's just like he's just standing there, but there's no walked path. I don't know why, but I think that'd be pretty dope.
Only then could the real work begin. Finding the new route.
Now, how hard that would be,
Progress
it's a whole nother thing.
The ice ridge was proving tougher than anyone had expected.
It's all a game. It's got multiple string instruments in this.
It's all a game. I'm the only one who else should have your name. Fall in love until it's not the same.
This is belting.
Don't you take the blame. Yeah. When it's all said and done, it's much easier done than said. All I see is blue when you leaving it all on red. I don't wanna talk through it, I already got through it.
I know that was like an iPhone reference. I use Samsung. I'm sorry, not sorry. S8, Galaxy S8. Oh god, did I just show that I'm not up to date with my phone? Oh gosh, cut this. But he said, what did he say? Something about the message being blue, but then it was left on red, right? Let's catch that again.
Don't you take the blame. Yeah.
If you trust me, don't take the blame.
It's all said and done, it's much easier done than said. All I see is blue when you leaving it all on red.
Oh, no. All I see is blue. Wow, everything I just said about the iPhone thing makes no sense now. I hope you didn't click off the video when I said that. All I see is blue when you leave me on red, so blue just being sad. All right. Yeah, good job. Good job trying to explain something that didn't actually was said.
When it's all said and done, it's much easier done than said. All I see is blue when you leaving it all on red. I don't wanna talk through it, I already got through it. So stop asking me if I need a moment again. I need a moment alone, but I've seen some moments extend. I'd rather sabotage my heart than to see it broken again. So I self-sabotage. Everything I'm hiding is the reason that I camouflage.
I can relate to that. You're so afraid of like getting your heart broken that you end up sabotaging it yourself, sometimes unknowingly. Maybe you're aware of it, but you don't do it on purpose. It's kind of like another out-of-body experience. Like, do you ever feel like you start performing some actions and then you are actually kind of like back here watching yourself? Does that make sense? So if you're gonna be hurt, you'd rather hurt yourself than be hurt by someone else, I guess.
Oh, stop asking me if I need a moment again. I need a moment alone, but I've seen some moments extend. I'd rather sabotage my heart than to see it broken again. So I self-sabotage. Everything I'm hiding is the reason that I camouflage. Cause would I still be in the picture if we had to turn the cameras off? Put my hands together and pray that I'd get some damn applause. It's unlikely. Notice the more that I put myself down, the more everybody like me. So I'll never.
The more I put myself down, the more everybody like me. Now, I think pretty clearly here it's just his fans probably like the painful music. The ones where he's sad is the more relatable stuff, right? When you stop putting out that sad stuff, people are like, well, why aren't you doing this anymore? They start backseat gaming your music career. At the end of the day, let the artist do themselves, because if you try to control the music they put out, you're going to get tired of them. Even though that's what you're saying you want to hear, you're going to get tired of it. They're going to get tired of it. Everyone's going to get tired of it. So let them expand, let them breathe, let them do what they want, let them be free artistically and come up with new things, because you'll end up liking this. Quadeca is one of like a rare exception where his fan base allows him for the most part to explore his creativity.
But I've seen some moments extend. I'd rather sabotage my heart than to see it broken again. So I self-sabotage. Everything I'm hiding is the reason that I camouflage. Cause would I still be in the picture if we had to turn the cameras off? Put my hands together and pray that I'd get some damn applause. It's unlikely. Notice the more that I put myself down, the more everybody like me. So I'll never win. You, me, them, I want fucking everything. And once I get it, I know that I won't feel like anything. It'll be the same as before. I don't want to play this game anymore.
See, he knows that once you hit that achievement you've been working so hard for, it's you will get that initial high. We'll just call it like that. You get your initial high, and then it will wear off. And then what? Really? Then what? What are you going to do next? If you already achieved it, you can't achieve it again. I mean, I guess it depends on what it is, but if you're reaching for a certain stature, status, whatever, you can only make it once. Making it to the top is only, the happiness only lasts from it for a short while, and you got to continue working after it. The work never stops.
I'm the only one who else should have your name. Fall in love until it's not the same. If you lost me crash again. Like, maybe this time it's gonna change. Sitting here and clicking buttons like it's all a fucking game. I'll admit that I'm insecure like my fucking track. Sometimes I say I love you just so I can hear it back. Maybe that makes me fucking toxic.
I don't want to say it's in the same sense. I have a best friend that I say I love you to, and she'll say it back, of course, because we do love each other. We're best friends. But just hearing it back, it just makes everything feel better. And again, it's temporary. What you'll start learning in life is all these feelings are temporary. However, they can come back. They'll go and come, go and come, go and come, go and
I've been on
come.
the same shit, I've been so obnoxious. Passing through the matrix since we left for college. I gotta be patient, I don't see you often. At least we can FaceTime, hold you when we have a chat. Forgot how you feel, I got accustomed to the shattered glass. Yeah, 1,000 miles from home, made me feel like we're together even when we're all alone. I'm ungrateful, why the fuck do I complain? My subconscious always hit me prematurely with the shame. I'm alive. I've been looking for a dead end, thinking it'll keep me safe. But if I stop being afraid to lose, there won't even fucking be again. And it's all a game. I'm the only one who else should have your name. Fall in love until it's not the same.
Ooh, that sounds nice. We all know this one. And just like I've done in the past videos, I'm going to include my favorite part.
Where'd you go?
And welcome back. Now we are on Summit Part 1. We are reaching the very end. There's Summit Part 1 and then there's Summit Part 2.
We all got some fucking mountains of our own, shouting at the ground that's down below. Shoes plowing through the snow where all the flowers used to grow. In my surroundings I'm a speck, somehow a mountain to the whole. And in these moments I never felt both so small and larger than life. Thinking to myself, just don't fall from the largest of heights. And I've been looking at the summit. They say we're halfway there, I think we're halfway from it. It's been the longest run, path has been a rocky one. Happy I got my foot out the door, but it was a revolving one. Imposter syndrome.
Happy I got my foot out the door, but it was a revolving one. Everything is a cycle. Everything is a cycle.
Kicking in, my thoughts don't wanna stand still. Thinking how am I a born white man who has fucking stand still, while my whole generation's fucking lonely and depressed, with a world that's getting colder and repressed. Like we're supposed to reach this quota for success without saying a fucking word. If life's a test, it doesn't seem like it's graded on a fucking curve. So now I'm moving on, move along, tied up and my shoes are wrong. Got more conspiracies for how I did it than fucking QAnon. And look at who I'm proving wrong, me and my Boulder group on.
Wait. So tied up his shoes wrong. He said something about QAnon.
For success without saying a fucking word. If life's a test, it does.
And then all that about how we're supposed to reach success and yet like we're being more and more repressed. Like things we're still expected to achieve like just as much, if not more, like while doing less, having less access to things.
Doesn't seem like it's graded on a fucking curve. So now I'm moving on, move along, tied up and my shoes are wrong. Got more conspiracies for how I did it than fucking QAnon.
More conspiracy about how I did it, something QAnon.
And And look at who I'm proving wrong. Me and my bolder group on. They still don't shamefully listen pretentiously on my newest song. And I'll never please everyone. Had to come to terms with that. Feeling like I'm never done. I'm still trying to work on that.
You'll never please everyone, so, and he came to terms with that. That's good. It's good, because you're never gonna please everyone. I don't know, that's a struggle in itself, because that's just like nature, to want people to like you.
Shamefully listen pretentiously on my newest song. And I'll never please everyone. Had to come to terms with that. Feeling like I'm never done. I'm still trying to work on that, cause I'm still looking at the summit. They say we're halfway there. I think we halfway from it. Yeah. And you were there for me when I swallowed it. Thank God that it was you that shared the key. And I will cherish all that time way more than you could ever see. Wasn't fair how I relied on how much you accepted me, cause I know you got mountains of your own. I gotta help you climb, and I feel guilty I spent all this time trying to work the mind, thinking about how perfect it gets, arguing about whether TikTokers deserve their success. This time you deserve it the best, and I know these days just aren't those.
Did TikTok deserve its success? Did I? How? What? I can't speak. I can't. No hablo, whatever.
Days, but honestly, these days still hits on most days. Cause I love you, but I see it in a different view. When you're away, the memories play in a different hue. To convince me I fell in love with a different you. But no matter how long distance, I know that shit just isn't true. Because we're still looking for the summit. They say we're halfway there. I think we're halfway from it.
How do you guys think part 2 is going to go? Whatever the vibe is right now, I expect them to just do a complete 180 and just like, boom, blow our minds. I'm really curious about this transition right now. And is it going to be similar subject from part 1 to part 2? Are you guys ready for the 180? I'm predicting it, speaking it into existence. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, this is something that you could just like turn on, fall asleep to, or even study to, work on something, have this playing off to the side. Just this little vibe right here. I mean, shoot, if I could study to Where'd You Go, I would, but I get so distracted because I'd be up in that song going ham myself. This really makes you think. Is he pitching himself down, or is he really getting a deeper voice when he sings? To think he's homeschooled on everything. He's at the summit. He is at the summit, and I can't see any dock, but I feel like earlier in the album we were lakeside somewhere, weren't we? Everything just opens up.
Tę samotność, którą wybiera sam z własnej woli, nie traktuje jako coś złego. Jest to po prostu zaakceptowane. To jest ten moment, w którym można być tam i się cieszyć nawet tą samotnością. A tym bardziej cieszyć się również powrotem do ludzi.
That sounded like heavy accent. If she was speaking English, there's a heavy accent on that. Maybe she wasn't speaking English, but I think she was. All right. Wait. Okay, I paused a second earlier. I was like, is there going to be something that I miss? No. So that was the journey from the bottom of the mountain all the way to the top, to the summit. And I bet if he would have turned that camera around, you know what we probably would have saw? A whole nother mountain to climb. I love this whole album. I love it. It's a journey. I feel like I'm cleansed. I feel like I've been rebirthed. I don't know what I'm talking about, actually. I don't ever know. Why are you guys here? No, don't go just yet. Well, okay. Let me leave you off with this. Quadeca, as young as he is, he's honestly an inspiration. Like, you should look up to this man right here, this young man. At this point, my brain is fried. I'm kind of rambling, so I will let you guys go. But first, do me a solid, please leave a like, subscribe. And with that all being said, I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. It has been a blast. I'm going to listen to these songs for the rest of my life, most likely. With that all being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.